Hello everyone, welcome to the SRBPS online classes. We are going to start with the chapter number 1, sets. We are starting from the definition of a set. Now, what is a set? It is a well-defined collection of the objects. What is a set? It is a well-defined collection of the object. Now, in this definition, every word has its meaning. What is that? Like you people are watching here a phrase, well-defined collection of the objects. This is an important phrase and that says a well-defined collection is one which will not change from person to person. A well-defined collection will be the one which will not change from person to person. Suppose I ask a question from Ram. That Ram, please tell me what the collection of 10 most talented writers of India. Then he will prepare a list and will give it to me. At the same point of time, I ask this question from Sham. In the same manner, he prepares a list and give it to me. And what I have done, I have seen both the list of Ram and Shyam are not matching. Both the lists are the different. Suppose, according to the Ram, Munshi Premchand is the most talented writer of the India, but according to Shyam, Munshi Premchand is not most talented one writer of the India. So, we will not say that it is a set. Why? Because as we have seen, when we are going from list of Ram to the list of the Shyam, in that list only the preference changes. But the definition of the set says a well-defined collection is that only that will not change from person to person. But in our example, this is changing. So we will not say that it is a set. Fine. After that, we are taking another example which is collection of the odd natural numbers less than 10. Now, I am asking this question, collection of the odd natural numbers less than 10. Whether he is Ram or Shyam or any other student, everybody will give the same answer to me, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Because we know natural number are the number which start from the 1 and the odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and so on. But in this collection, we have to write only the odd natural numbers which are less than 10. So what will be the list of every student? It will be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So it will be represented as a set and it will be an example of the set. Why? Because this is the well-defined collection of objects. It will never change from person to person. Fine. Now we are saying that it is an example of a set. So in this set, these entries 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 will come. But what are these entries called? These entries are called elements or members or objects of a set. Fine. Now what are the element? Again I am telling this thing. Elements are the objects which belong to a set. It means those entries which are supposed to come in a particular set. Fine. Suppose in this example of the set, all these 5 entries are supposed to come. So these entries will be called elements of a set or member of a set or objects of a set. But we will use only the word elements. Fine. After that, there are some points which are important. Now what are those points? Please have a look. First point is all elements belonging to a particular set will always be enclosed in the curly brackets. It means, suppose anybody is asking me that I have to tell the element of this, that what is the collection of odd natural number less than 10. If I will say 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, I know it is a set, but it is not a proper representation of the set. What it requires that all the elements which are belonging to a particular set should be in the curly brackets. Fine. Suppose I have taken another example here, set of natural numbers less than 5. I know natural numbers are the numbers which start from 1, and the numbers which are less than 5 are 1, 2, 3, 4. So all these elements, if all these elements will be written into the curly brackets, then only it will be called a set. It means for representing the elements into a set, it is mandatory for everyone that we have to write all the elements belonging to a set in the curly brackets. Fine. And all the elements must be separated by the commas. If I will write in the curly bracket 1, 2, 3, 4 without inserting commas between them, then it will not represent a valid set. Fine. Because it will represent only one number, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Fine. So it will not be said it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Fine. Now, second point is sets are denoted by capital letters like A, B, C, etc. And the element of a set are represented by the small letters like small a, small b, small c, etc. Fine. So I can write that this is equal to capital A. I can write that it is equal to capital B. I can write this is equal to capital C. But I cannot write that this is equal to small a, because this point says every set will be represented, or notation for representation of a set will be always a capital letter. Fine. But the elements which are coming into it. So you people are watching here that the elements which are coming into this set are 1, 2, 3, 4. So these elements can be represented by the small letters which are A, B, small b, small c, etc. It means capital letters will be used for the representation of a set, but the entries or the element or the members of a set will be always represented by the small letter. Now, third point, collection of the qualitative attributes will never form a set. Collection of the qualitative attributes will never form a set. Like if I ask collection of the intelligent students. According to a person, intelligent student may be Ram. But according to the other person, intelligent student is not Ram. Sham is the intelligent one. So here I am also watching that list is changing from person to person. But we have read that set is a well-defined collection, and well-defined collection means which does not change from person to person. So any qualitative attributes like honesty, like kind persons, like intelligent persons will never form a set. Last point is fourth point, which says if an element small a is an element of set A, set capital A, then we write small a belongs to capital A. I think you people would be able to see this sign, which means belongs to. It means this is representing the small a. The small a element belongs to the set A. It means the small a element comes into the set of set capital A. Fine. I hope it is clear to you. Now, we will do the next topic in our next class. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you so much.